Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here. Today we have a UU Showdown Live featuring Mega Aerodactyl. This is part of my farewell Mega series because Mega Pokemon will no longer be with us in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm a big fan of Aerodactyl. I've always wanted to use it in Draft League. I think if anybody knows, well, if you paid attention to whenever I've used Mega Aerodactyl, but I feel like I always say I always want to use this thing in Draft League. And I got a chance to do it in a Let's Go Draft League, and it was, you know, the best Mega. But I want to use it in real Draft League, and now I'll never be able to, and that's fine. That's completely fine. Maybe if I ever come back to a Gen 7 draft. But anyway, love Mega Aerodactyl. Incredible speed, great bulk all around, good attack, good ability. Wish I had a little bit more to abuse his ability, like Stone Edge, getting a Tough Claws boost and whatnot. This team was given to us by the Mighty Soldier, and it involves Pursuit, Mega Aero plus Sand. So Sand obviously boosts Mega Aero Spadef because Rock types get a Spadef boost, or special defense boost, excuse me. And I'm trying to help more people, like, learn. If you play Pokemon, you know what Spadef means. But otherwise, Aquatail is also boosted, which is cool for Pokemon like opposing a Powdon, Nidoking, things like that. Looking at the tier, my UU is a little bit rusty though. It used to be my favorite tier this generation early on, but I'm thinking it's RU now. We have a choice band Lucario, and this is what is exciting me the most, because High Jump Kick just hits so hard. Now obviously you can use a setup, it might be better, but oof, this looks so fun. It weakens a lot of walls for Mega Aerodactyl as well. This is the one change I made to the team. He had a Moltres with Pressure. I just gave it Flame Body. I didn't see why we needed Pressure, but it's Toxic Roost, Hurricane, Flamethrower. Had he been Sub Roost, I would have kept Pressure, but Flame Body to punish Scizor going for U-turn, worth. Stealth Rock, Whirlwind, and Powdon mixed. A T-spiking Tentacruel with Sludge Wave for Primarina, and I believe Altaria as well. And then we have Choice Scarf, Hydreigon to round it out. So that's the team. I'm so excited every single time I look at something for Sword and Shield, I'm just like, I'm so excited to use the new Pokemon and figure out how they work, man. Like right now, you consider it what? Pokemon's dry season, quote unquote. We're 3 years into a game, or to a generation. We're about to get a new generation, and I'm just wrapping up all my Megas right now, and it's just like, what can Duraludon do? It's Steel Dragon, just like Dialga. I can't wait to use it. Is it gonna get Shift Gear? Doubt it. It looks like a toilet seat, but like, what can it actually do? And then when it actually, because it's one thing in Theorymon when you have nothing in front of you, and there's another thing in Theorymon when you have the actual movesets and what it learns in front of you too. Because if you go back and look at some of my original Sun and Moon moveset guides, some of them were on point. For the most part, I think I got at least 1 or 2 sets right for most Pokemon. But then other Pokemon, like I talked about Pheromosa Quiver Dance set versus Specs, and I said, Quiver Dance doesn't sound very good. And Quiver Dance Z Hyper Beam ended up being one of its most broken sets alongside Specs. So I had a Spec set there, but I wasn't the biggest fan of Quiver Dance. But yeah, I'm just so excited for when that stuff happens. And real quick, guys, the 2 things. I'm about 100 subs away from 200k. The support has been insane, and like I said, what is essentially Pokemon's dry season. Have fun, bro. What is essentially Pokemon's dry season. So I mean, if you do enjoy, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, do that stuff, support the comments. I appreciate y'all all leaving that. Another thing, it's been a day and a half since I dropped my my collab with Champion, and it's only available till midnight, November 5th, and it ships worldwide. But it's been a day and a half, and it's already sold over 300, which is insane, which is absolutely insane. So if you guys want to pick one up, got 10 days, 14 hours left according to this. Be a little bit less, like 12 hours by the time this goes up. But all right, a few things. Hippowdon's great versus Entei. Checks Nidoking, checks Scizor. Checks Nidoking in the sense that it's going to be 2 KO'd, but if it's in versus it, it'll knock out Nidoking. Aerodactyl is nice offensively. They do not have a Stone Edge into Aquatail switching. So his combination of coverage is unresisted. Pursuit might be really cool for the Starmie as well, though in most cases I'll probably end up clicking Stone Edge here. So if I land, that's great. Rocks are going to go a long way. Wearing down Entei. My Banded Lucario seems pretty nice here too. Just High Jump Kick for that Scizor is going to help me out. And doesn't have a Hurricane resist as well. So I have a lot of good things going for me. Few of the bad would be that Nidoking offensively is very threatening, but I have a bunch of Pokemon that do outspeed it and threaten it as well. So how do I want to go about this? Moltres is going to be important for Scizor, but Lucario can do the same thing. Honestly, I don't even care if Hippowdon gets burnt either, right? It doesn't actually matter. I just want a good lead. Because I know my endgame is going to come down to like one of these 3 Pokemon over here doing something. Because they all have such a great matchup in general, whether it be with Meteor Mash, Ice Punch, Extreme Speed, or anything like that. If the roll from Lucario's Choice Band Ice Punch knocks out Nidoking, then that is my lead of choice because it has a good matchup versus Altaria. It's faster than Entei because Entei pretty much always runs Adamant because it has to have Extreme Speed and all that stuff. Though it gets, I think it gets Extreme Speed either way. No, it gets Sacred Fire either way. But Extreme Speed has to run Adamant, and that's the only reason why you run Entei with a banded set. So my Jolly Lucario probably outspeeds that and OHKOs it. So I just want to see if I knock out Nidoking. 89 to 105%. Otherwise, okay, we go Moltres because let me put the timer on this boy. We go Moltres because Moltres can knock out Nidoking with Z. Ends up going out with Starmie, which is still a fantastic lead. Like I said, I don't really deal with Starmie too well. He could Analytic Ice Beam here. Tentacruel's roll, not much. Doesn't even outspeed his Nidoking or his Entei. Tentacruel is easily the most expendable member as he goes for Scald. Which is interesting because that leads me to believe that my dude does not have the Analytic. It's more of a defensive set. So he might have Psyshock, but I'd rather get some chip on him as well. I do have a Hydreigon, and I don't want him to be random Thunder Wave. So I'll go for the... I'm pretty sure that's defensive. That's not Analytic. That did 10. Yeah, I'll just go for the Sludge Wave. I get damage off on Hydreigon, which is amazing as well for the potential Aerodactyl in the back. And... Wait, you gonna Dark Pulse me? I'll just Sludge Wave again. Basically, if I get more chip off on him, then I'm going to bop him with my... oh, okay. It's a little bit unfortunate. Do I have Justified on that? I think I should have Justified on this. So I can get a boost. We'll Sludge Wave again. This could be Dragonium. This doesn't have to be Scarf. A lot of the Hydreigons are Scarf, the ones you'll see. But... yeah, I'm not losing. Actually, because I don't need to to do 30%, which is what Sludge Wave did, I'm going to click Scald just in case he goes Nidoking, anticipating me to want to pivot into, like, Lucario. Because I just need the damage on Hydreigon so it dies to Stone Edge. So I don't have to go for Sludge Wave here. It's just like a low-risk play. I'm completely fine with potentially throwing away my Tentacruel as well. For Hydreigon too. Even though it is my Starmie pivot, now that I've seen its defensive Starmie, I'm fine. That thing doesn't even knock out my Moltres. I'm a Z. Like, my Z kills everything at the moment. So, especially with that damage on Hydreigon. So, he ends up going Starmie, which is cool. I get some chip. We're going to make the Hydreigon play now because Draco is free despite Scizor. Because unless Scizor has recovery, Draco's free. As he throws off a Scald. And like I said, I can just Draco here. He does get the burn. I'll drop a Draco. I don't expect him to stay in. I do expect Scizor to want to come out, but... oh, he actually goes hard Altaria, and I miss my Draco, which is amazing because now it's going to Mega Evolve. Dude, so now I have to deal with that thing. Basically, because he's going to Mega Evolve and become Fairy type, I think he expected my Dark Pulse, which makes sense because his Hydreigon's at 58, but now he's going to Mega Evolve here, and I'm forced to go Hippowdon, which can phase him out. Had I hit the Draco, Altaria obviously would have died. But at least he's forced to Mega Evolve, which means Meteor Mash looks a little bit better for my Lucario. And I know what I'm dealing with now. As he goes Starmie. Okay. I think I'm going to go Tentacruel to then Pursuit You Aerodactyl. Like, I think that's going to be my play. If possible, because Aerodactyl can come out. That's its role, to Pursuit Starmie. That way my Hippowdon can get up rocks as well. Let's see if that's possible. Maybe I'll get a 10% poison as well. Ooh, I do. That's awesome. So I get a nice poison off on the Starmie. Sand has another turn, and I should be able to knock him out with Pursuit from Arrow as long as I keep him low, which I will. With this next turn, he can't even pivot because I did 36%, which is an insane amount. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. I don't care if I die as long as he goes down too. You go for Scald, you can recover again. Perfect. So I get off another hit, and I might actually just be able to knock out the Starmie in general here. If he recovers, I'm still doing enough. He could Scald to knock me out, but it's not necessary. Is it okay if I click Scald because Pursuit's a guarantee kit? Let me click Scald once, just in case he decides. Because like right here, if he scalds himself, I die. If he randomly tries to go Scissor to Bullet Punch instead of keeping his or recover, like he should recover with his 5% Starmie, but it can only get so much, right? It'll be at about 30% after this Scald. It'll be at about 30% after Scald, which is still Aerodactyl range, whether he stays in or switches. So I'm gonna go for Scald because again, low drawback. Yeah, because he's still in range. And if he recovers again, it's still in range. So it's the same thing. Like if he wants to try and... Yep, perfect. Okay, so we end up getting rid of Starmie here. And I'm talking about the next turn, obviously. I know my Tentacruel just died. And that means that when rocks go up, they're more than likely here to stay. So we Mega Evolve because it's Tough Claws boosted. Mega Aerodactyl is going to do its thing and take the Starmie from my opponent. I also have that Aqua Tail, like I said, for Nidoking. The Stone Edge for everything. Go ahead and give me that Starmie. Beautiful. Beautiful. Like, insanely good. If he goes Scizor, I literally go Moltres because rocks aren't up. His rocker is Nidoking, which I think Aerodactyl might actually be able to knock you out as well with Tough Claws is there. 107 min to Nidoking. That's insane. Yeah, Dragon comes out. To what? Drop a Draco? Yeah, if he Dark Pulses, this is fine too. As he drops a Draco, which is absolutely nothing. This is going to allow my opponent to get in Nidoking, which is probably the play he's going to go for here. Dealing with rocks is annoying. SD Scizor isn't that bad because I have Moltres. Moltres also can check Altaria too. We're going to make the Aerodactyl play on the Nidoking coming in. And I'm going to attempt, because I don't want to give him rocks, because I could slack off or give him rocks. If I gave him rocks, then it's worse for me. And he doesn't like switching in on this attack, especially because Sand is out. Also, my Aerodactyl beats Hydreigon. I mean, it beats it naturally, but in Sand, like, look at my speed up stat. It's 340. So, this is Rocks Nidoking for sure. This is Rocks Nidoking for sure. Go ahead and go Scizor. Come on, man. Like, I can't hit an attack. Seriously. Why can't I hit an attack? Siri, nobody's talking to you. You cannot help me with anything. Thank you. Ideally, I burn him here. I'm not going to get it, but... Yep. So it would have been lovely to get it. Obviously, the Entei is very problematic. And this is annoying because he gets a free Stone Edge, in a sense. Forced to go. As he Stone Edge is there. I hate that I'm basically giving him this because he's going to make the same Nidoking play. But I'm going to make the rocks play just because I've been missing so much. Luckily, he ends up going out into his Hydreigon here. Now, so that's really good for me. I don't think I need my Scarf on this Mon at all. And in fact, if he actually tries to Dark Pulse here, or he Dracos, it's the same thing. I get to bring out Lucario, and I mean, look at his Lucario switch-ins. They don't exist. If I was SD Lucario, I won the game right now. I actually won the game right now, crazily enough. Or just click Ice Punch as he Dracos, giving me Scarf Hydreigon. So in terms of speed, my my Entei is now the fastest Pokemon. After Rocks, I Jump Kick kills the Entei, and I kind of had to Ice Punch there because I couldn't let him get in Altaria. I don't even care. Go ahead. He's either going to click rocks or he's going to die. If he Earth Power, so be it. Yep, there you go. Choice Band Nidoking. Beautiful Pokemon. Beautiful, beautiful Pokemon. Entei comes out. I don't want to reveal you. I think the way I want to beat you is by going out into Hippowdon here. Which should always be faster than the Entei as well. And we'll just Whirlwind. Just in case he wants to go Altaria after to revenge me. I just want to make sure I don't lose to Alt. But I believe in order not to lose to Alt, getting you and click Stone Edge. Aqua Tail is still more accurate, but I'm gonna click Stone Edge here and pray. Because Arrow is also faster than Altaria as well, so. Ooh, I actually managed to hit the Scizor. Beautiful. Yeah, Arrow is faster than like if I Stone Edge Altaria twice, I'll beat it because Arrow's faster than +1. Goes for knockoff there. Gonna be able to roost here. And I'm not as worried about Scizor. I don't know if this is Scarf. I don't know if this is Z. There's not very many Zs that would actually knock me out. He just bullet punches and crits me. He's still not getting burnt by my flame body. But yeah, we're just gonna roost again. I want to make sure I'm out of range of extreme speed. And I also want to make sure that I can beat the Altaria with my Z, which I'm going for right now. Let's just pray. Let's see if I kill all. If he switches out and comes back, I'm pretty sure Hurricane kills him. So let's see. Hey, okay, and that was his last chance of beating me because he's gonna go Entei. I literally go Lucario, sack it to win the game with Flamethrower. Like I pursue into Flamethrower to win. Stone Edge misses. Just high jump kick in his face. I really do not have to high jump kick. I can actually E-speed twice and then go hard Moltres. But I'll just high jump kick in his face. I wish if I hit the see like this game was a whole bunch of missing, right? If I hit Draco on Altaria, Arrow just came out and clicked Stone Edge the entire time. I'm just going hard Moltres. I don't want to miss twice and have him SD twice. He can't knock me out with anything. Yeah, yum. And yeah, good game. But yeah, Arrow did its job. Basically, there you go. Just to burn him at the end. But Arrow did its job. Basically, scared out Hydreigon, pursued it to Starmie, which was very good because as you can see, my team doesn't really like Starmie if it actually has coverage. And yeah, I mean that's the main thing about Arrow. I love Arrow plus Sand. It's just bulky mon. The whole day, hydration was what kept me on. Okay, my boy was just telling me to drink more water because I was talking about like the 8-hour streams because that was a 17-minute game. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I mean I'm not sorry. Like, you know that's Pokemon. This might be a shorter live though. Hopefully we get 3 games in. Ooh, I use this in Ampom to the top. I think, except for Zero Aura. You weren't around. Aerodactyl is beautiful. Stone Edge, Stone Edge, Stone Edge, Stone Edge has a Swampert. T-Spike are insane in this game, and the combination of that plus Hydreigon is amazing. I know I don't want to say I'm just going to lead off with something and do it from there, but like, because Aerodactyl is so... Hey. Because Aerodactyl is incredible. Absolutely incredible. If I lead Lucario and I click high jump kick on Swampert, or he goes Ampom, I can still get up rocks as well. I'm not going to stay in for low kick or anything like that. If I click high jump kick on Swampert, Aerodactyl can kill everything. So, ends up going for U-turn. Is he Life Orb? Nope. Maybe Silk Scarf. T-Spike is ridiculously good here. I don't want him to have Thunder Wave as well. I mean, another thing is, I mean, he has a Blissey. We all know he has a Blissey. We see the Blissey. It's a fat little Blissey. But, my God, high jump kick is good here. Meteor Mash is almost unguardable as well. There's Swampert. Are you banded? I'd rather go Moltres if you're banded, as he goes for rocks. That's fine. And I honestly think I just Toxic here. If he goes Blissey, I get up rocks myself. I can T-Spike. I don't think getting up rocks, though it's necessary because it obviously chips away at these two. It doesn't do as much to Swampert as me having poison every single time on it. So I don't mind Blissey coming out, and then I can get up a T-Spike because I'm pretty sure he's gonna defog before I actually spin, because I'm not gonna spin. I'm gonna get up T-Spike. Hippowdon's roll. Hippowdon makes Aerodactyl incredible as well here with the chip sand, as well as he ends up going out to Swampert there. And nice play, bro. Let's see if I get away with this. I do. All right, we're just gonna Z immediately. There's no way Scald doesn't knock me. I'm gonna Z. Perfect. All right, so that's what I need for Aerodactyl in this game. Incredible. And I dodge as well, which is huge. Absolutely huge. He should go Blissey here instead of giving this to me. But he goes Crobat instead, as I miss on Crobat. If he touches me and get burnt, it's alright. Moltres doesn't really have much of a role left. I'll just click Roost, as I'm faster than this Crobat. Does this do Iron Ball? What the hell? It's just thick. And I get the burn immediately, too. Oh my gosh, this Crobat is going to be so bad this entire game. That's amazing. Alright, so, again, this being faster means that my... Bro, I'm tired of this. I want a T-Spike in this game. He wouldn't go Swampert because I could Hurricane you. He might U-turn. But I want a T-Spike just so the Swampert I don't have to deal with it. This is fat Crobat. This is like physically defensive Crobat. I bet you it takes a Stone Edge from Aerodactyl. God, he's making the plays that don't give me anything either, and it's making me really sad. Alright. Hydreigon is better than going hard Hippowdon just in case he has the... He's not letting me get in my T-Spike. I care about that more than spin. If he close combat's fantastic play. Knockoff is also a fantastic play too, because you can close combat after. Or if he close combats me, Aerodactyl is in a position to get a kill. So I'm actually going to U-turn. Because again, this puts Aerodactyl in a position to get a kill, and look at his Stone Edge switchings. It doesn't exist. If I hit Stone Edge into Aqua Tail, I knock out everything. You're going to die. You're going to die. You're going to die. You're going to be 2 KO'd, hopefully. And Swampert should be 2 KO'd, so. I have a Powder in the back, too. Like, if he doesn't have Grass Knot on his Zeraora, it looks like it's Z, not, like, Life Orb, obviously. So, Hippowdon still defensively can check a lot on his team. And I might actually get up my own rocks here just because. Like, I was debating not doing it because I wanted to, what's it called? I wasn't going to get up my rocks because I wanted to make it so he had to defog. But he ends up giving me... Look at that. I told you it lives. Bro, I swear if he U-turns. Toxics. Perfect. I finally get up a T-Spike. So he can Brave Bird here. He could actually Brave Bird here so that way I can spin. But I'm not going for spin, obviously. So I finally get up a T-Spike, which is what I want in this game. So that way my Aerodactyl doesn't have fun. I could have went for Pursuit there, right? I could have went for Pursuit and knocked out the Crobat, but it was more likely that he would try to go for Roost, trying to go for a miss, or for Toxic to get on my giant threat that is Aerodactyl. Ends up bringing out Togekiss here, which I'm not as concerned about. I'm going to spin then if possible, and then get in Moltres. He could have Heal Bell, which is maybe why he brought this out. But again, that T-Spike is going to go a super long way. He body slams. Oh my gosh. What am I fighting? Let me get some damage on you, fam. I don't care if Tentacruel gets, like, parried or whatever. I got a crit, too. He's Serene Grace. Let's see if he doesn't get... He actually doesn't get the parry, either. So, that's amazing, because I click Sludge Wave here. If Blissey comes out, I don't care. If Crobat comes out, it dies. If Togekiss comes out, that's one less mon I got to click versus. And T-Spike is... Again, he has 2 defoggers. This, and potentially Crobat, which I don't even know if Crobat's defog. If it's a Brave Bird, Toxic, Roost defog... There's the Roost. Get up a second layer just to see how he reacts. And then we'll go out into Hippowdon and then pivot around a little bit. I doubt he clicked Toxic. He might Brave Bird. If he has that defog, he'll go for it now. Exactly. So I get a little bit of chip there. I get the chip going away with the sand, and I get a little bit more leftovers. And all that stuff does matter for bringing in, for coming on Ambipom, for coming on Zeraora. What is the most offensive and aggressive play I can make? Lucario. Because it deals with everything besides apparently Zeraora. You're gonna close comment me? I don't need Moltres for anything at all. So if you close comment me and I get the burn on you, it's a wrap. He might Plasma Fist immediately, but if he shows bulk up, then he can't touch Hippowdon. I'm surprised he went hard Zeraora when I could have clicked rocks. Maybe he expected something. Even then, like, go ahead, click rocks. So he Z's, which is all out pummeling. Oh, Z bulk up. Oh god. That's still not going to knock out my Hippowdon here. And I might as well just stay in as opposed to letting him go for Plasma. Yeah, I should just stay in. Let him Plasma Fist me. I could have won Hippowdon right there, but I don't know if Plasma Fist is contact. But we can phase you out now. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. This close combat ain't doing crap to me, man. I could also just Earthquake and not care. I just feel like I have too much going for me. And I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Obviously, Swampert answers are a little limited. How much does +2 attack CC do? Does a Powder eat that, like, well? Because they're kind of weak. This is OU? It's supposed to be OU? My gosh, it does nothing. Shoot. I might mess around and just get up rocks first. Yeah, that's gonna do absolutely nothing, man. Slack that the hell off. So I rocks just to like, just so I can mess with him with Aerodactyl, because I think rocks ensure that Swampert dies to Aqua Tail. Yeah, 29%. That should be Aqua Tail range. As he goes Crobat. Well, I mean, we know my Hippowdon infinitely walls you, and I'm just going to make sure I get in my Tentacruel one more time. The fact that Zeraora is solo opens me up a ton. Go ahead and default, I don't care. Bro, just get in your Swampert so I can click Scald on you and just throw my Tentacruel away. I know these games are going longer, guys, but it is basically what we're fighting. It's the nature of what we're fighting. But Lucario's extreme speed is looking beautiful, and high jump kick, obviously. Zeraora cannot muscle through Hippowdon. It makes sense why he switched, because I'll be able to tank his hit. Are you banded, sir? Bro, does Hippo... Yo, hold up, I might be off on my Hippo counts. Hold up. Fake out. How much does U-turn do before? 14. That's not banded. It's like Silk Scarf or something. Oh, that did nothing. That might be banded, actually. 35%. That did nothing, though. So, we'll slack off again. The Emapalm is almost in range. If I get up rocks, I should have actually got up rocks, because if I got up rocks and he didn't go, and he stayed in, I kill Crobat. I will click rocks once. I know he's trying to default on me, bro. I just want to hit the earthquake. Like, I kill you and I don't care. You know what? You don't have an ice resist. I'm tired of this. I'm so tired of this. Go ahead and do whatever you want. Go ahead and do what you want. I want to win this game with Aerodactyl, man. Like I said, this might be like a 2-game type of live thing. I'm faster than you, so I'm going to click Ice Punch here. And we're going to kill you. Actually, I don't even know if Ice Punch kills, because Stone Edge did not. So, he doesn't have an Ice Punch solution. This is choice band, like I said. If I was SD, I would also win the game right here, because I got the chip on Zeraora. I'm not, though. So, and if he gives me Crobat, which I'm going to be faster than because my Moltres was faster than. Oh, perfect. All right. Awesome. No Stone Edge resist either. Lovely. Lovely. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I can get a kill with Aerodactyl. My boy Aerodactyl just being patient, waiting in the back. Give me that. By the way, if y'all didn't see, I started my new road top 10. It's the final road top 10 in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, and it's actually a double one with Mikyo Jambat. Are you gonna Thunder Wave me? Just Seismic Tosses, that doesn't matter. Yeah, we missed a Jambat, so gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm pretty excited about it. You know, just gonna get in Lucario here and mess him the hell up. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm super excited about it. And if y'all want to check it out, feel free to, you know. Ooh. Kick him in the face, bro. That Crobat gonna drop. I got Sand, Burn, and it. Bro, I don't care if you're physically defensive. This Crobat about to drop. I'm about to miss. Kick him in the face. Sand. Burn. Yo, y'all want to see me hit the second one, though? What's up? Kick him in the face. Alright, so he finally keep it rocks, which don't actually matter in this game at all. If I get a T-Spike, I'll beat Blissey. Zeraora is going to come out, which again does not matter at all. If he bulks up and clicks Close Combat, he doesn't knock out a Hippowdon. If he takes the turn of rocks and sand, he dies to Stone Edge. I do want to make sure that T-Spike is up, though. Just in case Blissey has to switch, you know. So yeah. Right out into Hippowdon we go. Because I get the chip I need on Zeraora with the sand, with the close combat, all that stuff. As he clicks Plasma Fist, which is whatever. I'll go ahead and click this Earthquake here. Knock out the Zeraora, and then Aerodactyl in the back coming through. Just give me my T-Spike, bro. Dragon Star might just time out. I did so much, but I am slower. So what we're gonna do is get up our T-Spike with our get up our 2 layers of T-Spike, excuse me, and have Aerodactyl finish him off once Blissey comes in. So we get up our 2 layers of T-Spike. As he switches out to Ampum. I guess to prevent me from going for 2 layers, right? I don't even think you killed me. Maybe with Fake Out into that you would have. But we get up our 2 layers, which is amazing. Sand is still good as well. Scald and let him knock me out. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm winning this game with Aerodactyl. My Aerodactyl has been patiently waiting in the back, bro. Patiently waiting in the back. Extreme Speed can sweep him too. But yeah, Stone Edge picks up a KO. I do have the Roost, so I'm not as worried about that. A little annoying, but I'm not as worried. That's banded, right? That is banded. Like, I keep saying it's not, but it has to be. Bro, you ain't doing 40% to an Aerodactyl. I'm gonna Roost, though. Like I said, I'm not trying to miss and have him crit me. Does this even matter? He loses to Extreme Speed if I hit him. Let me mess him up with young Aerodactyl. Ooh, that did some damage. And Aquatail is more accurate. It's 117 versus 100, which is 150. It's close, because half of that would be 75, so that'd be 26. Yeah, this isn't. You die. Okay, cool. So, my boy Young Arrow gonna kill. I'm gonna try and show off every kill Aerodactyl. Yeah. Try and show off every kill Aerodactyl if possible. Bro, you like banded that? Is it not banded? Is it actually Silk Scarf? Dude, you're doing 40%. That has to be Choice Band. It wasn't. It's just Silk Scarf. My gosh. Alright, Arrow. Go ahead and pick up every kill. Good game. Alright, so that's what I was doing. This was really like patient, I think, Showdown Live. Felt like a jam bad live. But Mega Aerodactyl did its thing. Just patiently waiting in the back every single game to come out and sweep. I'm sorry it was only 2 games. But I do have some things that I work on. If you guys didn't know, on Fridays I try to do my weekend videos so I can, you know, actually have weekends to do anything. You know, not be stuck at home on a computer. Not that I, though, if I'm being honest, like, all my computer is one of my favorite places to be. So, thank you everybody for all the support. Like I said, we are about 100 subs away from 200K. If y'all did enjoy, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. You can check out my champion merch. Like I said, it ships worldwide and is available until November 5th. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.